Hi House and Home, I'm Karin from Karin Bennett Designs. Today we're in rural Burlington and I'm going to take you through this fully renovated family home. This house was built in 1980 and it's a 2,200 square foot home. It has a traditional feel, it's a center hall plan, all brick home, but the clients wanted to modernize it a little bit. This home was really disjointed. It had decent proportions, but too many rooms that were closed off. So we took out almost every wall on the inside of the home, and we wanted less rooms and larger rooms. The biggest goal for our client was a larger kitchen and mudroom laundry room area. The entry in this home wasn't very large, and we didn't really have the opportunity to make it bigger without moving the staircase, which we didn't want to do. So for the entry, we decided to lighten up the palette. We used a marble tile that had a slight neutral pattern to it, which really sets the tone in that space. We have a new staircase with wood tread and wood risers, a wrought iron balustrade, which just opens up the space a little. We removed the drywall closet and instead opted for a millwork closet. This is a way to save a few inches and also really maximize storage. Where the dining room currently is where you saw that really large brick fireplace. It took up so much space in this main floor, and also this is how you come into the home through the front. So we removed the fireplace, and this is where the dining room is now. The dining room is really interesting because we have 4 paths of entry into the space. The outside of the home, the living room, the kitchen, and the entry. So we knew we wanted to have really good flow, and that's why we opted for a round table. The chandelier might be my most favorite chandelier we've ever selected. It has a little bit of a retro feel with these discs. It's not overwhelming. This dining room isn't huge, so we wanted to fit the space proportionally, and I just love the way it plays with the table. We finished off the space anchoring it with a large woven rug, and then the draperies are really beautiful and textural in this like tan and cream plaid. I think it looks really great in there. The kitchen is currently in where the living room used to be. So we took out the old windows and added large sliding doors for access to the backyard. And then we added 2 islands. The Periphery cabinetry is a color called Pashmina. It's really nice and neutral. And then the islands are a white oak product with a stain called Havanna. It's a little bit more of a medium stain, which we're seeing trend is moving towards those warmer woods. The important thing with these islands is we didn't want them to feel redundant, so we changed things up a little bit. They have different pendants. The sink island has a linear pendant, whereas the stool island has 2 gold pendants. And then in the sink island, we have flat front cabinetry, and in the stool island, we have reeded cabinetry details and this gorgeous gold cuff at the bottom, which really elevates it. In this kitchen, we wanted to incorporate some rounded details. So in the island, we have some curves on the sides, and the hood is made of Venetian plaster, and then we rounded off the corners. It feels really subtle, but it just gives a softness to the kitchen. In the discovery time with these clients, we learned that they wanted this kitchen to function in a lot of different ways. They wanted to be able to have their kids at the island to do arts and crafts and homework. They wanted a lot of counter space to be able to do cooking and baking. They were really hoping to have a bar area, which we were able to give them, and then as well, a large stove. We were also able to give them a walk-in pantry. So you open these doors and you think you're maybe just gonna have, a 2-foot deep pantry, but you walk in and it's a great space to have small appliances, store all your extra food. So I really like these stools. They have a woven leather texture, so they're really comfortable. They have a little bit of a lean, but they're safe for young kids as well.
Thanks for watching. This house tour is brought to you by Tanqueray. Classic or nothing.
Hey Joel.
Hey House and Home.
What says classic to you?
A room that's evolved over time. Not one style, not one note, just a lot of beautiful things.
What is one design detail that always feels timeless?
Molding, panel, wall, ceiling, beautiful doors, any kind of millwork on the walls or molding, really.
Who is your classic design icon, past or present?
It would have to be Rose Uniacke, a London-based designer who always honors the architecture of a room and then just fills it with beautiful things. She's just got this really understated sophistication to her.
What's your favorite era to pull classic inspiration from?
I would say Art Deco. I've always loved the refined and very elegant quality of it. It's also pretty contemporary, not too fussy.
Name your classic paint color.
I would say anything that is an off black, whether it's a really, really dark blue or a really, really dark green. It almost reads black in low light, but it's just a really rich dark shade.
Most underrated classic design element.
I would say staircases. So many are being ripped out and being replaced with modern glass things that I just feel like an old, beautiful staircase, even when it creaks a little, gives a home some soul.
What is your go-to classic piece to add to a space?
Anything old and interesting. I use a lot of trunks or kind of more found objects that when put into a more contemporary space or more refined space just end up feeling like art.
White walls or bold wallpaper?
White walls.
Tulip table or Parsons table?
Tulip table.
French doors or sliding glass?
French doors.
Leather club chair or velvet chaise?
Leather club chair.
Eames lounge chair or Saarinen womb chair?
Saarinen womb chair.
Breakfast nook or formal dining?
Both. Breakfast nook if I had to pick.
Floating shelves or built-in cabinets?
Built-ins.
Scandinavian minimalism or Italian maximalism?
Definitely maximalism.
Classic gin martini or a gin and tonic?
Ooh, definitely a classic gin martini.
So this living room used to be the kitchen and the dining room. Both spaces were too small, so we decided to move it, and this is where our living room is now. The only major structural change we did is we removed the entry from the foyer so we could get a really large sectional in here. The sectional is 10 by 15, which is really great for this family, and they can cozy up in the evenings together. Because we've removed the old brick fireplace, the clients want to make sure that they had a new fireplace. So this is a gas, not a wood burning fireplace, and we surrounded it with tile. It just feels really clean and just kind of centers around the conversational area in this family room. The goal for this room was a lot of seating. So we have a large sectional, which is stain treated. We custom designed this, which is really great. It means it fits the space and it's custom to our clients. And then we have these accent chairs. They're great, they swivel, they're really comfortable. Again, they have a little bit of a lean on them and a great height for the arms. The dark fabric also feels a little bit lush in here, and then you don't have to worry about the kids so much. This living room has 3 functions. We have a beautiful sitting area that the fireplace goes on, the TV's here, and the family hangs out here at the end of the day, which is perfect. We also have a desk area adjacent to the seating area. This is a really large custom desk. It's 15 feet long and can house 2 chairs. The vista outside is so beautiful, and this is a space that their girls use to do arts and crafts, to do homework, and also the clients use to pay bills and sit here for a while. I really like the wall sconces in this little office nook area. They're really beautiful, they have a cool arm, and they just add that ambiance light. Third function in this space is this path of flow that takes you between the 2 spaces and takes you to the back side of the house, which is where the powder room, mudroom, and laundry room are located. The powder room is maybe the only room that didn't really change locations in this house. It's painted this dark gray-green called Durango. It's a Benjamin Moore color. We painted the walls, we painted the trim and the door, so it really encompasses you when you come in. The other thing I really like about the powder room is the gallery wall. This is like a cute little nod to old time swimming and lakes, and because we're in a rural area and the clients have a pool, I just love how this gallery wall feels, especially with that saturated paint color behind it. The laundry room, mudroom are in one room right now, and it is so large. It has great garage access at the back of the house and also access to the pool. So the adjacency is really great when you're coming in and out of the house. Because we have so much millwork in here, we wanted to select a material that wasn't as expensive as like a oak product or even a painted product. So this is a laminate product. It looks really great, but it just keeps the costs down when you're doing so much millwork in this space. The checkered floor is really, really cool. These are 8 by 8 inch square tiles in a cream and like a taupe color. The backsplash has this glossy feel to it. It's dark and saturated and moody, and I think it looks really great with the cabinetry. There was a lot of function that we needed to accommodate in this mudroom laundry room. The clients wanted to be able to have a place where they could drop off their keys and put their purse when they first walked in. They also hang dry a lot of their clothes. So we did a hanging rack, but also a pull-out rack. So you can hang sweaters. It's really, really convenient. They also were hoping for large counter space to fold clothes. So we're able to accommodate a peninsula, and then of course a washer, a dryer, a sink, and even a bench to sit when you're coming in and out of the house. Previously, the primary suite was underwhelming. The bedroom itself wasn't very large. The ensuite had a really funny layout, and there wasn't a lot of storage for clothes. So my clients wanted a really great walk-in closet and a larger ensuite. So we took one of the 4 bedrooms to make this primary suite feel really luxurious. We did a neutral palette of warm textures, a gorgeous rug on the floor, and then the bed linens are all really textural. The nightstands are really awesome. They have this curved detail. The headboard itself is pretty simple in its upholstery fabric, but then we did these wow art pieces above the nightstand. So they're overscale, and then we did art lights on top. This walk-in closet is a little bit moody, but super warm and inviting. We have 2 different types of cabinetry styles in here, and a lot of functioning happening behind the doors. I love the wood cabinetry with the pill-shaped profile. It kind of has this 70s feel, which I think feels so nice. For this home renovation, we didn't change any window locations. So in this walk-in closet, we have 2 windows. It's always nice to have natural light when you're picking your clothes. When you walk into the ensuite, you have 2 double doors that welcome you, and you see the tub right away. The shower's a really large space, and with this tile, it just feels really great. Lots of color and just like this moody saturation happening in there. In this bathroom, like we do in almost every room in every renovation, we have a mixed metal approach. I really believe that you can put gold, silver, black, bronze in the rooms. You can see we have some warmer hues and some cooler hues, and it all just works really well together. This ensuite is a really generous size. We have a large double vanity. As well, we have a makeup table. So most people would love a makeup table if they tend to put makeup on in the beginning of the day. We have glass-fronted cabinetry above the counter in this bronze hue, which helps to hide all the things that you need in a bathroom, but maybe you don't want to showcase. What first drew our clients to this home was the size of it and the lot. And now they tell us when they walk in, they feel like this home was built for them. They're so happy. They feel like the storage needs are met. The aesthetic is really great and reflects who they are. And it just feels really family friendly, even though it's done in a little bit of an elevated way.